virus. Tonight, a family is sharing their experience. They believe it may offer us all a little bit of hope. Q13's Olivia LaVoice has that story.
Weeks before Washington state was in lockdown and most people began changing how they lived their lives, COVID-19 seemed to ravage through the Life Care Center of Kirkland, and quickly.
A lot of people at Life Care Center, they went from being, reasonably healthy to dead in 6 hours, is what the doctors told us.
Nell Ish had been living at Life Care for 4 years when her family got the call that she was sick in late February. Once the news came out that patients in the facility had COVID-19, her family suspected the worst.
Just shocking that, it was happening in her facility.
Nell was rushed to UW Medical Center on March 6th. The next day, she tested positive for COVID-19. It was crushing to think the virus would take away the woman who'd lived such an impactful life.
Born in 1924, and she has 5 kids, 3 were adopted, and 13 grandkids.
We celebrated her 95th birthday together in December, and she hadn't been very lucid around that time. Like she had been frail already. She's probably not going to survive this, is kind of what we thought.
While processing that, the Ish family got the news that their 24-year-old son also had COVID-19.
Yeah, it's been a really emotional time. It's kind of hard to talk about it.
But in the last 48 hours, something sort of like a miracle happened. 95-year-old Nell and the Ish's son both recovered.
People often think of worst case scenarios, and we want them to know that there are also some best case scenarios too.
The future is still largely uncertain for Nell. The family needs to find a new nursing facility for her, which so far is proving to be extremely difficult. When they do find her a new home, they know they won't be able to physically see her for a while.
Yeah, it's real emotional. There's not much you can do about it. You just keep going forward.
Tonight, they are counting their blessings, and they want to tell people there is hope, and to remind us all, even in this time of social distancing, to make sure we keep showing love.
Tell your loved ones that, how much they mean to you, because once they get into this situation, it's almost impossible to talk to them on the phone when they're in the hospital. You can't go visit them. You can't, all the things we normally do when a loved one gets sick, you can't. So you feel really isolated that you can't.
You feel helpless. Yeah,
you can't reach out to them.
Olivia LaVoice, Q13 News.
95-year-old Nell, what a gift. We're thinking about her tonight. Here's a live look outside as we track your forecast heading